everybody. Welcome to the Geriatric Millennials. This is Beth.
And this is Jayme.
And we're just two oldish, youngish ladies sharing what we think ladies over 35 need in the winter.
Yes. With just the general range. I mean, if you're younger than 35,
it can apply to everyone, but guess what? This is Geriatric Millennials, baby. And some of us are old now, okay? So if you're
oldish. Beth, what are you saying?
I know, but I'm feeling a little old because my bones are creaking. I feel like that is one of the telltale signs of oh, you're getting old. It's because oh, I think a storm's coming. My joints are a little bit stiff. I'm like, what is happening?
Do you want to know what is like one of the sure signs that I realized that I'm getting older?
What?
I got a pickleball injury that I don't know how it happened. So number one, I was playing pickleball. Number two, I injured myself by existing.
And
then it was like I pulled a muscle in my leg, and then I was limping around thinking, I'm not quite sure how I got this, except I know I played pickleball. And I just felt like there were so many elements of that. I couldn't remember what exactly happened. I was playing pickleball again, which is, it's for all ages, but
sure. The first time I saw people playing pickleball or talking about pickleball, it was all seniors that were retired.
Right. Anyway,
well,
I just was like, wow, is this what it is? I mean, I guess so.
It is. I've been very hurt by the state of just being over 40, almost 45 now. It is rude. It is inconsiderate. It pops up at the most inconvenient times. My latest is just sitting in a chair, not just sitting upright, normal. Right now I'm sitting almost crisscross applesauce. I'm just whatever. If I sit this way for too long, I will have a hip pain when I stand up.
Well, the thing is, I noticed this injury. It was after we recorded because I had been sitting crisscross applesauce and I stood up and I was like, oh, something's not quite right.
Yeah. So anyway.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
So we're of that age.
We're of the age, the mid-age.
So we're going to talk about what we need in this phase of life.
Okay. So
in the winter.
This might be controversial because not everybody is as stupid as me, but I realize that I now need not only cute, but more so functional winter gear. Gone are the days that I can just wear the little cheap gloves that you get for $1.49, that are just the knit whatever.
Yeah.
No, I need something hardy. I need something lined, preferably something that is water resistant. So when I'm scraping windows or dusting off the car of snow, I don't get my fingers wet. I need a jacket that keeps me warm, regardless of how cute it is. Warmth comes first. I need a pair of shoes that won't get wet. I need, a hat. And whether it's in style or not, I just need it to be warm. And it's I might look like a clown walking outside because nothing matches. Things are oversized. I'm doubled up on things, but your girl's warm.
Which is more important.
And it is more important at this age because once I get a chill, it sticks.
Yeah. Funny you say this because that was the top of my list was appropriate warm clothing.
That was number one for me too.
That was number one. Appropriate warm clothing. So there's multiple angles to this.
Yes.
So yes, to be warm. Also so that for me, so that there's not this barrier to not go outside or not do something because I don't have the appropriate clothing.
Yeah.
For example, going for a walk. Even though
that weighted vest is not going to keep you warm. Okay.
It's not. It's not.
Yeah.
So I'm right there with you.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Appropriate warm clothing for the season. Gone are the days of
not just wearing a hoodie.
Yeah.
Just walking outside.
That's for children.
With no gloves. I remember I would scrape my car with no gloves. Or they'd be sopping wet with those little, knit gloves. And I'd be, it's fine. No. I also have a confession. This is not technically winter wear, but it is shameful. So having the house now, I go in and out of the house to take the trash out and do this. And I don't wear shoes in my house. And I was getting tired of putting my lace-ups on because I don't really wear slip-on shoes. And then the only slip-on shoes I had were ballet flats.
I know what you're going to say.
And
what is your shoe? What is your going outside shoe?
My going outside is Crocs. which I hate Crocs with a passion.
They're so in style. Weirdly,
I don't care.
Weirdly.
I know the kids wear them. Even 5 years ago when I was working with students, they wore Crocs too.
They're still wearing Crocs. It's so weird.
It's fine. I was never a Croc person. I think they're not that cute.
They're not.
I never got the appeal. I was like, I never would wear those, except I was at my house and I was like, I need something that I can slip on and slip off, that I can get a couple pairs of to keep by my door, so that when I just need to take trash out or run and get the mail, slip on, slip off.
So what made you go the direction of Crocs and not slides?
So the thing I liked about the Crocs is that they have sport mode. So, like a slide, I'm going to fall out of that if I have to run. And the Crocs I liked because it's like a full...
Are you planning on running out there?
No, but I'm just saying you never know. You got to stay ready. And so I went to the Famous Footwear and I was like, okay, they're having a BOGO sale on their sale shoes. So I go over there and they have a couple pairs of Crocs on sale. They are hideous. So, but they were in my size. So I got a pair of white Crocs that have like floral, like cutouts. I don't even know. They're white
ones with designs.
Girl, I went.
They're not just plain.
They're not plain because I went for the cheapest, right? Because it was buy one get one. I got 2 pair of Crocs for $50, which I feel is a great price for my indoor outdoor, my outdoor shoes. And then I got another pair that are a hideous color of blue with lemons all over them.
What?
And I would just say, if these are your preferred Crocs, no hate here. You do what you do. You love what you love. There's not a judgment for me to you, but there is a judgment from me to me. Because I never thought
extend that judgment to you.
Yeah.
Because that's hilarious.
It's
you could have
crazy.
paid $20 more and just gotten plain white or plain black.
But why would I pay $20 more when I'm never going to wear them in public?
Well, outside is public.
I know, but like my neighbor's public is very different than like, I'm not wearing these to the grocery store. These are literally like, I put them on sometimes to garden now.
I'm nodding my head, but I don't know, Beth.
It's
I don't
crazy.
know I feel like that was not.
It might not have been the move, but financially it was more responsible.
Are you saying that women over 35 need a pair of Crocs?
I am saying absolutely not. I'm just saying you need to get what you need to get in your life to make sense for the way you're going to live your life.
Absolutely.
And so for me, it made sense to just like invest in the cheapest pair of shoes that I could put on really quick to go get the mail.
Well, and you can't put on flip-flops. You have socks on in the winter.
Yes.
You can't just slide your foot into a flip-flop.
And it's like, nor would I want to.
And you also don't want, exactly.
Yes.
You don't want to wear your inside slippers.
Exactly.
When you go outside.
So that's why the Crocs
with the
just started to make
contamination.
sense. Because also I need something that was waterproof so that if I was running out in the rain to grab something.
Do I need a pair of Crocs?
I'm telling you, they're a great versatile shoe for just going outside your house to do something real quick.
Well, I do confess to wearing my kids' Crocs for that purpose sometimes.
Yes. It's
just
so
running out or even, just running out to take out the trash or grab something outside. And their Crocs are by the door. And so I just put them on.
It's so simple.
So
and again,
do I need my own?
I mean, you can just use theirs, but I'm just saying it's just like a simple thing. It was low investment and I'm ashamed of it. And I do have to say I had a arborist come to my home and I was wearing my Crocs because I had to step outside and talk to them. And I looked at this man in the face. I'm like, please note that this is not my normal aesthetic. I just need you to know that for the record.
Well, except for it is because
it is not,
any time that you're out and about around your house, that's your aesthetic.
That doesn't count because that's like the same saying, like your drop off clothes that you drop your kids off is your normal aesthetic, which I know is not.
No, it's definitely
you know what I mean?
Not.
It's the same
Most
principle.
of the time it's my pajamas underneath or a workout thing that I would never wear to the gym, only in my home gym.
Exactly. Because I feel like your front yard is an extension of your home and you're allowed to wear whatever you want in your home. And that is not a reflection of who you are as a person stylistically.
But you know what I want? I want to wear the matching sets, the cute workout clothes, the cute
That's not reality.
That I would be okay with, but I want that to be my reality. I just don't want to spend the money.
Yeah. That is not the reality. Yeah.
But maybe it could be.
It could be when you don't have kids in your house. Okay.
Is that when they don't cost so much money?
Yes. Yes. Anywho, Nanny. Okay. This winter, I feel like everybody needs a great BBC or PBS show that's set in like some time in Europe when they're wearing long petticoats or whatever. Like just like a great drama has some love, maybe a little mystery, but not sexy time, nothing crazy like that. But that's just, you watch it on PBS or you watch it on BBC.
Sounds fantastic.
Like a Downton Abbey, but not.
Masterpiece theater.
Yes, that is what I'm talking about. That's like the perfect time, winter, to watch those types of shows. And I'm like, doesn't that sound lovely? Oh, it's Sunday afternoon. I'm going to turn on, Masterpiece Theater, have a little tea, and watch a little show.
Absolutely. I love this.
So essential. Every lady needs to have it.
Speaking of that too, like you said, with tea, I think every woman needs to have an appropriately sized extra large mug.
Oh, that's a really good one.
For your warm beverage of choice.
Yes.
The bigger the better, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I want a giant mug of tea. I don't want a little teacup of tea.
Mm-mm.
I want a big mug of tea when I'm going to drink something hot. I want extra liquid in there, and I want it to be like substantial and sufficient. And I think we all need a big one.
I'm going to jump on your suggestion. I'm going to say too, we need a soup mug.
What?
You know how like they have the soup cup mugs?
Yeah.
I'm like, I feel like that is so essential right now too.
I don't have one.
Me either, but I have a friend at work and she has one, and it's like one that was made by a potter. So it's like beautiful and glazed, but it's like the perfect big soup mug.
I don't want a soup in a mug though, Beth. I don't think I want that. I want
it's
soup
great.
in a bowl.
No, but it's almost the size of a bowl, but it has a handle.
But I don't need a handle.
Okay, I don't know what your problem is. Some of us need to have soup on the go. We need to be able to stand up at our house and watch our masterpiece.
You decided to eat soup all of a sudden, and now you're like defending it.
I'm defending the right to walk around with soup easily.
Soup. Yes.
I feel like because you haven't experienced the soup bowl, cup, whatever, once you do, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, because you can just pick it up and then you're putting it in your mouth. And like, oh, I got to run and get another piece of bread. You're holding the soup, walking to the bread. I just think it opens up a lot of doors.
Yeah, I'm processing this. I'm going to think about that.
I'm going to send you some links to some appropriate soup bowls. Okay.
With handles.
With handles.
Well, you know me and soup.
I think that you're going to be like a convert and you're like, Beth, I never knew soup could be so good.
Okay. I think, okay.
Yes.
I like that. It's cozy time. I think every woman needs to have throw blankets throughout her home so that they're easily accessible.
Yeah.
So that when you sit down on any one of your chairs or locations on your couch or your bed, that you have a throw blanket nearby that you can use to stay cozy and warm.
I love that. I have on each side of my couch is a throw blanket and a different type because sometimes I want a quilt, sometimes I want fuzzy.
Yeah.
But basically, every room in my house has different throws.
Same.
And it's the best. There's nothing better than like sitting down and all of a sudden like, I'm chilly, and you just put your hand out and instantly a blanket.
Yes.
Oh, it's so good.
Exactly.
Okay. Going on along with this, I'm going to say everybody needs a snuggle buddy.
A snuggle buddy.
A snuggle buddy. And so whether that be a pet, a person, a whatever you like to snuggle with, I think you need some type of snuggle buddy to just like, I love it because my cat Bubba will curl up on my lap. He'll tuck in. Sometimes the other cat Fratelli will join in the fun. And I'm like, this is lovely. I'm also in the market for a male man snuggle buddy. Yeah. Not fully.
You are?
Yes.
You're in the market? Are you putting yourself on the market?
I am. I'm turning my dating apps on. Yeah. We haven't talked about this, but like,
we're going to have so much content.
I know. Well, it's just, I decided after the house that I needed to find someone that could,
snuggle?
More so like build things, maybe do electrical work. So I'm really gearing it towards men in the crafts.
Okay. Well, if you're having these men come to your house to do stuff, you might want to rethink your house, your aesthetic, your Crocs. Maybe you want to have some
first of all,
stuff.
I wouldn't wear the Crocs when they were here.
But you don't know.
I do know
when
myself.
the tree trimmer was here.
But guess what? The tree trimmer wasn't a hot guy that
you
I was
didn't
trying.
know.
I did know.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
I did know. Yeah.
If you just
I'm just saying. Again, had the tree trimmer shown up and been like, "Oh my gosh, that's my Dan Connor," I would not have put the Crocs on. The tree trimmer showed up and he was 20 years younger than me with dreads, and he
sounds great.
No, he was adorable, but I was just like, this is not my person.
Okay.
Anyway, I digress, but I think everybody needs a snuggle buddy, whatever that looks like, just to snuggle up and watch a show or just read a book, and I don't know, a snuggle buddy.
Yeah, I don't think I want anyone snuggling me when I'm reading a book, though.
Okay.
I'm like, just I need my, I don't
that's
know.
the problem is that you don't have a cat that's an indoor cat. And when a cat snuggles on you and
I
it's like
can
a little
handle that.
heating pad
Yeah.
on you when you're like reading a book, it's very cozy.
See, pets aren't in that category for
I know.
me. And so that's why I was just thinking human. And I'm like, no, I
No,
don't.
not a human, but an adorable cat named Bubba.
Oh my
Absolutely.
gosh. For sure. So I have been like recently
Mm-hmm.
on the hunt for a winter signature scent.
Oh, that's a good one.
So I love perfume,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't love changing my perfume a ton. I don't have like a whole bunch of different kinds of perfume. Like
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm pretty picky and sensitive to that, but I love having a smell that is just feels like me.
Yeah.
And so recently I just started to feel like, I think I was getting influenced actually by people online
Mm-hmm.
talking about different fragrances, but I started to feel like I want a cozy season scent that's different than my spring summer scent. I
Yeah.
want like a fall winter scent that's just a little bit different
Mm-hmm.
and more, I don't know, cozy
Yeah.
with a little bit of spice or some
Yeah.
different kind of depths to the scent and not so light.
Mm-hmm.
Does
I
that
love
make
that
sense?
100% because
I haven't found it yet.
no, but it's definitely a possibility.
I mean, I would like to.
Mm-hmm.
And so even though I don't have that yet, I think that I think that I need it. I
Yeah.
think that we all do.
Yeah.
We all need that. Just that little thing that just feels and smells like us.
Mm-hmm. I love that. Again, my aunt wore a signature perfume for years, and literally, like she doesn't wear it anymore. But every time I smell that smell, it just brings me to her, and I'm like, I love that so much. I need to make that for myself. Kind of going in the line with beauty, I think everybody needs a really great moisturizer. And this is the time of year that I tend to like bulk up on my moisturizer. I typically use a face oil at night, and then in the daytime I use like I think it's the Tatcha water cream. I don't know. It's a lighter moisturizer, and I'll mix it with like a little bit of like a tint of the bronzing drops from Drunk Elephant. But I'm not doing that right now because I'm pale for me. And I don't want to look like, hey, yesterday you were pale and today you look like you were in Mexico on a nice little trip. What's going on? But anyway, I've been starting to use my face oil in the daytime too. Like that's my like moisturizer I put on in the morning.
Yeah.
And the other day, I walked in somewhere and somebody was like, oh, you're glowing today. I'm like, that's right. So I use a good molecule face oil that I really like. And it's really cheap. It's like $10. The bottle lasts a couple months.
That's wonderful.
I always just put like 4 or 5 drops in my hand, warm it up, and just pat it into my skin after I do my whole skin care routine, and it's lovely.
That's
And
good call.
Necessary.
Yes.
Because I'm seeing some
It's
flaky
dry.
skin out there, and sometimes I just want to look at people like, can I give you a little spritz of something? Because you look parched in your skin.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I think we all need something on our calendars that we're looking forward to.
Absolutely.
For me, that would be parties and trips.
Mm-hmm. Always.
Definitely need some parties and trips to look forward to, especially in the winter and when it's okay. I love the holidays and I love, events around holidays and stuff. And I'm hoping there's some holiday party action happening. But I mean, after that too, like I need something to look forward to in January
I was gonna say,
and in February and in March.
Yeah.
I mean, every month of the year, but
especially then.
Yes.
Especially then here. Because it's our season of gray.
Yeah. It's gray and it's
cold.
cold and windy.
And we're supposed to have like a really wet, snowy winter this year, I heard. So that's going to make it, I feel like the first time it happens, it's like, oh, look, it's beautiful and blah, blah, blah. And then it turns into that gray, gross snow that's been like run through the gutter. And you're just like, oh my gosh, we have 17 weeks of this. I'm not really, but what it feels like it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I also need a hobby in the winter. That's like
oh my gosh.
Do you have the same thing?
On my list.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. Specifically a winter hobby. Like in years past, I've always done crochet in the winter because a lot of times I'm crocheting blankets and it gets hot in the summer when I've done that. I'm like, I don't like it, but I like to just sit and watch a movie and just have something to do with my hands. So it's just like crocheting. I'm kind of getting into Lego right now. I
don't you have to read the, yeah. Oh, you can't watch a show when you do Lego, can you?
I'm not sitting there watching it intently. I'm just it's in the background as noise.
Okay.
So it's more of like that. So I mean, I love to put a movie on that I've seen before or one that I'm not going to be that invested in, have it in the background while I'm doing something and just like enjoy what I'm doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm kind of getting into Lego. I did do a big splurge. This is before Christmas. I don't know what I'm doing, but like, so I'm a Goonies fan.
Yes.
Like a huge fan from the get-go, way before a lot of people were like, I'm a Goonies fan. No, original Goonies fan. Like so much so that I used to watch it like at least once a week. Sometimes I'd watch it multiple times in a week. Anywho, Nanny, so for years they've been talking about coming out with this Goonies Lego set, and like there have been all these fan mock-ups and blah blah blah. Well, in the beginning of November, they're like, "Hey, we're actually coming out with it," and it's One-Eyed Willie's pirate ship. You put it together and it has like booby traps and all kinds of things, has all the characters. And if you bought it right away, you got an extra like special gift that had like the Walsh family attic with like mouth scene when he's like kissing the painting, all this stuff. And I was like, Beth, there's not much Goonie stuff that you will buy because I don't like any of the mass marketed, just cheap stuff. Years ago, they came out with these Goonies figurines that were gorgeous, amazing, beautiful. They're like $50 each, but I was dead broke at the time and I didn't buy them because I was being responsible. I wish past Beth would have not been responsible and just used her credit card and gotten those figures because now you can't even find them, or if you do, they're crazy expensive. So I was like, I'm not going to miss out on the Lego Goonie thing. I've been thinking about this for years if it ever came out. So I go on the Lego site and to see how much it was. And I was like, good Lord. That's a lot of money.
Legos are expensive.
Lego is very expensive. And so I did a treat yourself moment. And then I was like, you know what? It doesn't matter because like I said, it's YOLO until January 1st.
Okay.
And it's fine. So I have this giant Goonies Lego set that has like a gajillion pieces and it's going to take forever to put together, but
that's awesome. So once you have it put together, are you going to like display it somewhere?
I actually decided to display it. I'm going to, this sounds kind of corny, but I think I figured out a way to kind of make a Goonies themed room in my house. That's not like on the nose Goonies. Like it's not like a kid's Spider-Man room. We're like, oh, Spider-Man's on the wall, that kind of thing. But just that using kind of the color palette of the Goonies. And then I have other Goonies, like I have a couple Goonies games and stuff I'd put up. And like I have some ideas that I think could be really cute
like
in there.
Maybe on a shelf?
So yeah, I'm going to do the ship on a shelf.
Yeah.
And then like I found one. So recently I was able to get a bunch of my boxes of stuff from my childhood from my parents' storage unit. And I found in all of this stuff a Hawaiian t-shirt that my dad had that I used to love, love, love. And I wore it when I was like in high school and we had like Hawaiian shirt day, I think. And anyway, in the movie The Goonies, Chunk wears a Hawaiian shirt. So I was like, oh, that'd be really cool to frame my dad's Hawaiian shirt and have it in that space.
I love that.
Like doing the Goonies in a way that's not like, oh my gosh, you're a grown person and you have a Goonies room. And this is all just in my head, but it's just like having like this really dark library and then having these elements of like gold frames that kind of mimic the gold from the ship and, just stuff like that.
Yeah.
So very, 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 very like loose ties, but just kind of something to be fun.
And intentional in your mind, like you see all the connections.
Exactly.
Which sounds amazing.
That's the best part. It's all about me. There you go.
It's your house.
Yeah. So I guess that's essential to everybody over 35. Just it's all about you. Okay. Just all about you all the time. But anyway, I do think having a hobby really helps to get through the winter months too, because it's like, it keeps you busy, focused on a task or a project, trying even something new, just it can be really nice.
I totally agree with you. And so I know last year I tried a couple things outdoors because I'd really love an outdoor hobby and in the winter, and I'll probably try them again. I did cross-country skiing and then I did snowshoeing. And I did enjoy both of them. I mean, it's not something I'm going to do on a daily basis, but I'll probably go here and there. But you know what came to mind for me is puzzles.
Yes.
I feel like it's the time of year to do puzzles.
Perfect
and
time.
so I wanted to set one up the other day and I resisted just because I'm going to be hosting.
Yeah.
And I don't want a bunch of people. I don't want people messing with my puzzle.
Right. And you don't have to move it.
And I have to move it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so, although I have like a mat that you can roll it up and it somewhat stays intact.
Yeah.
So
Maybe.
there's that, which, is helpful to be able to not lose all your progress.
Yes.
But anyway, puzzles, I think that's the time of year. I know I did some puzzles. It's not exclusive.
But it does feel like an activity that you want to do when it's like, you don't really want to go outside. You just want to kind of chill and be cozy.
Yeah.
A puzzle's like a perfect thing.
Yeah.
So
I'd love to crochet without learning how to crochet.
I know.
I always say that. I want to just be able to just do it.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to happen.
I think you could, honestly. It would take you like one afternoon to learn how to do it. I know. It's a lot though.
I mean, maybe. Hey, if you're enjoying this podcast and would like to support our show, you can share episodes with your friends and family, follow us on Instagram at the Geriatric Millennials, or leave us a positive review and rating, all which help us to grow. Our theme music was created by the Finley Ghost, so check out their latest album now. Thank you so much.